of last year.
Well, that's right. Like what we mentioned earlier, it was actually a long and grueling match for both UST and Adamson, but then eventually you have their UST getting that win in that game. As you look at the score in that very long 5-set match where UST still dominated. And looking at the statistics in that game, you'll see that in terms of attacks, and look at those block points. 22 block points for UST, which just goes to show how dominant this team is. And of course, that is something that you won't question, because if you look at the height of this team, they're all very tall.
Obviously very physically gifted are the Tigresses. And there's Ortiz, who has been very active offensively for UST. Back 2 years ago and even last year, Ortiz was more of a defensive-minded player than anything else. But this year, Jacques de los Santos has really made it a point to involve her offensively and very often.
And of course, along with that is, you know, the years of experience that she's had. Parang mas nasasanay na, and you feel that things just come more naturally to her.
Pineda has been a vital factor for Adamson as well offensively. Yes, last year, 2 years ago, you'd only think Pao Soriano, Angela Binting on the offensive end. But this year, you have Pineda, you have Kinlog also getting involved in the offense for the Lady Falcons.
And that's just what they need, because you can't just depend on 2 players to do it for you. Now there's more balance, and in terms of predictability, hindi na ganun ka-predictable ang plays ng Adamson.
That's true. That is why they are neck and neck right now with the defending champions. 10-9 off that point coming from a Banatikla hit from the left side. Dimakulangan has been the long-time setter of the Tigresses. Here's Pineda on the other side. Ortiz, of course, or make that Aiza Maizo with a hit. Caught the tape of the net. That's too strong for Zapanta. Another new gun, so to speak, for Adamson. She has emerged this season as a reliable offensive player for the Lady Falcons.
That's right. But I guess because of her still being young and still new to it, yung consistency, although yes, you can see the potential there, but it's the consistency that she has yet developed.
That's true. Makatuno, a back row player, tried to tip the ball over the net and was called for a violation by our first referee. They are on top of their game here. And UST on top by 3. Their biggest lead of the set so far. 12 serving 9. Soriano! Oh, great dig by Caballejo. Underhand set Banatikla to Maizo. Zapanta. Here's Banatikla. One-handed set by Makatuno. From the middle, Maizo. What a play for UST.
You know, looking at these, you just gotta love watching them. You know, the points that they earn right now are all coming from very aggressive plays.
Maizo, she's had a rough 73rd season. She's had a few bumps, bruises here and there. Her arms, her shoulders all taped up, as you can see on both sides. Another great defensive effort by Adamson. Zapanta. Dusaran, the libero of UST, doing an excellent job today. Oh, excellent job defensively by Adamson. They kept that one alive. Banatikla on the other side. Makatuno. Pao Soriano!
That wasn't one of the strongest hits, but you know, knowing Pao Soriano, she knows how to place the ball. And in that case, she aimed it at the right area.
What you like about Pao Soriano is no matter how confused the plays have been because of the rally, she is still there and she knows what to do at the end of the day.
That's right. She's actually in full control all the time. She has a very good presence of mind when it comes to the court.
Another wonderful combination from UST. They are pulling out all the stops here. It's just set number 1. And I might not have enough voice to go set number 3 with these two teams. I mean, it's a magnificent offensive display by UST. As beautiful as it is, it's also a magnificent defensive display by Adamson as well.
That's right. But you know, what you would really love from these teams is that you see the effort to really create plays to deceive the blockers of the opponent.
Dimakulangan. Aizo. Adamson again keeping it alive. Free ball for the Lady Falcons. Makatuno. Soriano over the mark. That's out of bounds. And UST with their biggest lead.
And that's what you don't want. With UST, you're up against two tall blockers. And in that case, si Pao Soriano nag-alangan because she saw the hands of her blockers. So no other choice. She wanted to bring the ball up. But it didn't work that time.
This is what's very dangerous about UST. Doesn't matter if Ortiz or Hirotsuhi go to the back row because somebody will replace them at the front. And there is a free ball that confused Adamson. Now UST with their biggest lead, 16-10 in set number 1.